This is Kay. Kay has short legs. Why did I pick a puppy with short legs? But I did. And he has white toe on both rear feet. His white nail and a white nail and a white toe. So this boy over here, don't you bite me, is pretty wide over his shoulders. I definitely want to see this boy. See, he's not afraid. And he loves to eat. Wanted to see this boy on the stack. Really wanted to see this boy on the stack.
That boy likes food. That tail went to wagging, he jumped up.
See, his tail says actually.
And you can tell by looking at his abdomen, he's not exactly starved.
So what do you think of this boy? I think his tail says
I've been impressed with his rear angles.
Really?
And he has a pretty decent top line. He's so full of food right now. It's hard to.
Stand up. Okay, good. Okay, so
I think it's obvious he has a ferocious appetite.
Always. He's rotating out of his stifle just a tiny bit. I can tell from up here.
Okay.
Where I'm at. Just a tiny bit there.
Do you think his tail set's a little high, or is it just because of the way he's doing?
No, I think his tail set's a little high. I thought that was really interesting. I never noticed that until I put him on the table. He does not have any smooth hocks. Okay. I'm just really yumming this up, so I need you to stand up here. He's nice and broad over the shoulder.
Now his shoulders look nice.
A nice bone.
His top line looks better and better. Well, you've got him a little extended in the back right now.
Well, it's not on purpose. He just stood up this way. So
He's bracing himself.
Right.
He wants to push his face into that can.
Right. So one thing I have noticed about this puppy is that he's sturdy. He's not, even though he was a little overextended, like you thought he was a little overextended, he was not moving.
Right.
See, he's holding his position. See how he's holding his position?
Yeah. Well, he's also pushing himself into the can. His top line is very nice. All these guys have got a lot of wrinkle and a beautiful headpiece.
Yes, his headpiece is very distinctive, and so I was saying he looks more like his sire.
He's got food on his nose.
He looks more like his sire than any puppy in the litter. And you see, he has a decent stalk.
See, stop. Get him sideways.
He has enough back skull. He has a decent stalk.
Get a profile and you see stop.
Now you settle down. I think he has a good, he has an excellent bite. But his legs are so short, he's not going to be any taller than Dion. He's going to have to stand on.
Dion was plenty tall.
Stand on my tippy toes to be 25 inches tall.
Dion's a champion dog.
I stand on my tippy toes to be tall. So one thing I didn't look at, and one thing that is important to me, is this width of thigh. I see this so much in the bull mastiffs that they have a thin thigh, and I hate that.
They have a what thigh?
Thin.
Really?
Yeah.
They don't have a muscular back end?
It's not thick. It's
right.
just kind of thin, and I don't like that. You can't hear me. So that is one reason I did this breeding. It sounded like a nice, beefy rear.
Well, he's got a beautiful face and headpiece. The wrinkle.
Says, look how short my legs are. They come to the end of my chinny chin chin.
Can you see his face sideways?
So I put this bright pink on.
Now, if you want to talk, you were talking about the angle.
His stop.
The stop of the angle. If I can get him to turn his head. See, he's got his head cocked down, twisted. There you go. Now that's a perfect side shot of an angle that's perfect.
Okay, nose is dirty.